Alright, hello everyone, welcome to devlog number 4. Not a lot of changes this time around because one of the features took quite a bit of time, but should be okay. So, the major feature that was done in the past 2 weeks was the rework of the dungeon generation. The dungeon generation now uses a strategy called binary space partitioning, and additionally I've used all of the tiles that are included in the tile set. So let's go take a look at the dungeon layout. Okay, so you'll notice that the dungeons look a lot more dungeon-like. They're a lot less sporadic and more, I guess you could say, boxy and interconnected. It just looks better and works better as a dungeon layout. Now, as you can see, the dungeon generation now uses all of the tiles available on the tile map. So you can see that there's lamps here, there's some chains, there's windows that get generated. And then additionally there are shadows where the floor meets the wall. Alright, the next improvement was there was an improvement to the goblin AI. So now the goblins are a little bit more dangerous. When you walk up to a goblin, it will attempt to attack you immediately. Previously, it would try to get as close to you as possible, but now if you get close enough, they will start dashing towards you, as you can see. So it's really important that when you get into range of a goblin that you keep moving and you keep kiting, because they will do damage to you and murder you. And finally, there were some changes made to the save data. So if I go into a dungeon and I take damage, and then I were to exit the game and restart, then you can see that my health has been preserved down here. The idea is that you'll have to go through all of the dungeon floors or levels with the same health pool, and there will only be very limited amount of ways to get your health back. So I just want to take a look at the Trello board here. So here's the done. This is everything that I've covered so far in this video. And then so looking at the in progress, we have loot drop color effects. This is almost done. Basically, common loot will have a white particle, uncommon loot will have a yellow particle, and legendary loot will have a purple particle. Those colors are there. I just need to create an additional beam effect for the legendary armor and weapons to make it more visible and make it stand out more. And then on the stream for the past week or so, I've just been doing a balance pass. So I'm basically just playing through the game and tweaking all the numbers, trying to hammer out all the pain points and to make it a smooth yet challenging experience. So this includes things like what's encapsulated in this card. I'm tweaking health numbers, damage numbers, I'm tweaking loot numbers in terms of how much loot there is and what kind of loot drops. And I'm just going through all that. I'm just trying to make it there's a couple of goals. I want each dungeon level to be cleared pretty quickly. I'm thinking 5 minutes tops to clear a level, but with lots of levels, like maybe 25 or so levels. So the idea is that it'll be pretty reasonably quick to kill enemies, but it'll also be reasonably quick to die, right? So we're just kind of taking that action RPG kind of experience and we're condensing it down into a much quicker experience. So that's all the balancing is focused around that, basically. And then looking at the backlog, once we're in a comfortable spot with the balance pass, of course balance is never ending, right? There's always going to be something that's not working or doesn't feel right. But once it's in a good spot, we'll start taking a look at some of these. A few things to note: I did add a few things since last devlog to the backlog. So new art assets. I want to get some ability icons for the player ability bar. They're just going to be generic icons, but they're going to be per class, right? So the knights icons are going to be like melee warrior themed, right? And then the necromancer icons are going to be like death, poison theme, you know what I mean? But I do want to get some of those because currently it's just plank at the bottom where the ability cooldowns are. And then there's this other one. So currently there's no way to view your currently equipped equipment unless you like drop it on the ground by swapping it with something else. So what I want to do is I want to make it so that if you hover the mouse over the abilities on the ability bar, it'll pop up with a little item window that will show you what item is corresponding to that ability. So yeah, we'll move on to, we'll just start pulling stuff out of this backlog once this in progress stuff is done. And in other news, Godot is finally adding support for C# exports. So I'm hoping either before the next devlog or before the devlog after, I'll be able to export the game and throw up a download link on the site for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. This was Devlog 4 for Tenacious. Please check out the links in the description below if you want to more closely follow the game. I just want to highlight the Discord. You can come in and join and ask questions, leave feedback if you want. And also the stream. Currently I stream every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, so feel free to pop in and take a look at how the development's going and participate in the stream. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the stream and in the next devlog.